Well, sort of. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. Uh, we are. It is a good day. You know why it's a good day? Because this is the first time that I will be streaming from a central air cooled home. No more crappy window units that are in an entirely different room trying to fan stuff from the other room. No more floor units sitting directly behind me trying to pump air into the room without completely deafening everyone. Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting a incense lit because I want to, because I want it to smell nice. Okay, it's lit. Hello, I'm actually ready now. And I definitely put a little bit too much focus on getting one part of the stream ready, and not enough on like the human care part, making sure I am fed and have drink and am comfortable. Yeah, so I'm in a bit of pain today. Um, just legs all I don't know what it is, like really bad pulled muscles or something else going on, but it's been a little rough. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that because it is managed enough. And we've been talking a bit about getting the farm to actually look nice. Because, that's kind of the end game, really. And I know we have a long way to go when it comes to trying to make this farms complete. But right now, we don't really have much going on here in the way of looks. We've got, our little patch here. It's like nothing down here except for grass. Done nothing with the cave, though I didn't realize this initially, but when you have the mushroom cave, all the spawns are in a set location, so you can decorate around freely, and it looks great, and it works just fine. When you have the fruit cave, the fruit just kind of appear wherever. And that is a lot harder to work around when it comes to decorating. So, that's what our farm currently looks like, and it's kind of weak. So you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to pause the game after I check my collectibles here, because I can't just let them be. Oh, cool. Thank you for the recipe on salad. And... oh, right. So, last time we stopped in Carolyn's sunroom, she taught us how to make tea saplings. Which are here. Okay. But we're going to pause the game because we're not going to just dive right into gaming. Instead, I have gone through the thing that is absolutely rare OBS knowledge to me anyway, about how to do a slideshow. So I went looking around mainly on Reddit of different farm designs that I like, and I am going to inspire my own design from it. And then I have like a kind of write up of what my plan is. Um, so for that, let's see. I did this one. No, this one. Yeah, we got everybody that I drew design inspiration from is listed here. And the first one is the subreddit, Farms of Stardew Valley, where people show off their different designs and ask for input and whatnot. And then I've compiled several of the photos from them. I'm actually I know that this is running off the screen. I know this. But I'm going to do this. Actually, I guess I can't do it very far because of various check as a long name. We're going to leave that there. But we now have the technology for slideshows. So this is the first one that I liked. I like the way that the what is that called? The stable, horse stable. The horse stable kind of blends into the house. They definitely had the idea to use. I can't actually use my mouse on this, can I? Huh. I wonder, can I do it when the game's up? Can you see my mouse? No, the mouse is behind. That's okay. So I like that they've got a place for mushroom farming, and they got their trees lined up. One of the things that I've noticed that seems to be pretty popular on these, on this Meadowbrooks farm, is putting the barns in the bottom left and the coops near them or in the bottom right. And I like that idea. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Go to the next one. This one, oh, that's actually just one that I might use in the future for, I guess, spoilers warning. There is an island that you can go to, and you can farm on it, and you can just plant whatever you want. It's like a greenhouse, basically. This one, I think I like the house location here. I don't know if I went with that with the final write-up design, but I like the house being in the center. When it comes to trying to be maximum efficient, the house being in its standard spot, really close to the entrance and directly in between the two paths, the north path and the east path, that's definitely like a max efficiency thing. It just works out well there, especially if you have your stable there too. But I might be finally breaking from that maximum efficiency mindset and trying something a little different. I really liked in the center where they've got the like lined up with this, but in the center. I like all of the totems together, the obelisks, and making kind of like a shrine. On that one, it doesn't really have the Statue of Perfection, Statue of Blessing all together, Statue of True Perfection. But I will probably do something like that. I'd like the clock probably to be a part of that too. The golden clock. But we'll see. Okay, next one. This one, heavy use of paths, which I like. I like clear lines of where everything goes. They put the house in the very center, which is very unique, and the greenhouse over by where the house used to be. It works. It kind of works. We also got a shed in the back near Grandpa's shrine, and everything's just kind of got its own little quadrant to go to. It's pretty good. Next one. Oh, this is a shed design. This is just really cool. A place to put all of the fish. I like the idea of storing the fish in fish tanks rather than just stuffing them into a chest. So I might do something like this. I don't know how many sheds I'm going to have in the end. Right now, I think the plan is 3. But the idea of actually having a place to put them all, that's pretty cool. All right, this one. This one I liked a lot, and I think this is the one I based the final model off of. Where we've got the barn and the coop in the bottom corners and the silos behind them. You're still making use of the farmland near the front. You've got your ponds for fish, and you've got a couple of sheds as well. And then the tucked away in the back corner, that slime hutch. That's pretty cool up near the shrine. They've actually got like a little graveyard thing. I like that. All right, a house design. This one, I'm going to hide the list there for a moment. Mainly because the bottom right is the part that I like the most. The bedroom area. That I think might be just be copied 1-to-1 for a bedroom. Then let's go back to here. Greenhouse design. This is really cute, and I liked to showcase. They've got the trees here, so you can see where those go, and they've got a little tea room. The greenhouse is probably going to be more about actually sticking to my efficiency mindset, because being able to grow starfruit year round and getting those prepared for wine for major money production is going to be pretty crucial. And unless I am deciding to use Ginger Island for starfruit, if I do end up deciding to put a second house out there for a second cellar, then I might need all the starfruit space I can manage. Greenhouse. I do want to have at least one thing of everything growing on the greenhouse. But I don't think that it's going to be enough left over for just starfruit for 2 cellars. So I guess I'd probably have to use Ginger Island for some of that. Now that I think about it, it's probably what it's going to be. Anyway, this was really cute and wanted to share it. So here it is. Next one. So this, like I was talking about with the cave, if you have the mushroom cave, you can decorate it and it doesn't interfere with anything. And you can see this person's done a very good job of that, because all the mushrooms appear in the mushroom bins, and the bins can't be moved. The fruit cave, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I don't know if I can decorate it without interfering with fruit drops. So I might have to leave that one alone. Okay, this shed, fantastic. No notes. Will probably be very similar in the end in style and all of the makers. That's pretty good. All right, a storage shed. This is very beautifully laid out. I'm not a huge fan of the wallpaper. The flooring is okay. And so this one actually looks like it's got pretty good functionality, because right in the middle, you've got the workbench, and it can draw from all the chests around it. So you can put a bunch of your items in there for your crafting. You don't have to worry about grabbing so many of this and so many of that to make your crafts. Um, so that's pretty good. Now that kind of takes away from the idea of everything having its place in the bins around it. So, and if we're doing our ores in a separate shed, then you'd have to go over there every time for those anyway. So maybe I kind of like this. This is just 3 basic house layouts. Hide that again so you can see that for different seasons. That's a cool idea. I know I am nowhere near the mindset to be able to do all of the different like change it up every season. Um, I know that if I ever have a house IRL that is decorated for the seasons, it's gonna be because someone else is decorating it. Because I don't have that. I don't have that dog in me. I'm cool with it being done. I just don't. Uh, I don't have the taste for it. The um, I don't have the mental skill set for that. Okay, this absolutely has to become a thing. I don't know about necessarily um, the water tanks for the fish, but a meadery, a winery, a taste testing room, fantastic. Fantastic idea. I love it, especially because our main production is probably going to be starfruit wine, and we may have some overflow uh, for ancient fruit. I feel like it's got to happen. So this is what the current plan is for at least one shed for wine production. I have a feeling I'm going to need more casks than that, more kegs. So we'll tweak things a little bit, but this works out pretty well. This was just fantastic. That I've never thought to like design the coop or the barn, and this is really cute. This is great. Same with this one. Um, the extension of like the hay so that they can pick at it and not just eat from the troughs. You've got all of the looms and egg makers in the room. That's great. I love it. They even bothered to put some plants in there for some green. All right. Slime Hutch, I'm going to admit, I almost never put any time into this because it is a purely for fun thing, for just to decorate, just to make how you want it. And I don't have much of a decorating bone in me, so I don't typically do it. This is nice though. I like this. How you get all the slimes into the back, I don't know. Especially when you got the eggs in the front. The egg makers. But it's a cute little room here. Okay. Oh, this one, they got very fancy with like their tree layout. They went with the mushroom theme. Definitely, I think this is using a cosmetic pack to get that different look to it. And the grouping of trees is very nice on the right to be able to get all the tree products from the tappers there. Focus on honey up in the center top, which is nice. Greenhouse is in the middle, easy to access from everywhere. They actually remembered that the mill is a thing. Great. And I especially like the bottom left corner where they've kind of got like the trailer park or like campground kind of thing where it looks like it's a little bit more wild. It's it's a little more natural, less manicured. I like that, and that I think that's a good way to do a second house for because that is its own little like campground aesthetic. And on top of that, like it's very functional to have a second basement for casks. That's pretty cool. Okay. This one. See, this is very reminiscent of how I would usually lay out a farm. We've got um maximum usage of the farm area right in front of the house. We have just the area for animals, the coops and barns is just maximize your real estate. You've got all of your warp spots next to each other. Um, greenhouse, slime hutch. Your trying to make out what that is. The the beehives. They're all like in a line. You've got um your sheds right below that, and then like the things that you don't have to visit too often or you can just leave alone are in this just like stuffed away in the south. That is very reminiscent of how I would usually do things. Now they've made it look very good. I want to try and use the whole farm, even if it means I'm walking around a lot more and wasting more time going from place to place. Not efficiently laid out, but beautifully laid out. Okay, so we have this one here. This one's they went huge on the barns. I'm gonna guess those are all pigs because truffles make a ton of money, and you don't have to put a lot of work into them. Just make sure the pigs are fed and collect them at the end of the day. And you can throw them in the truffle oil makers, but you really don't need to. You can just sell them in mass and just easy money for minimal effort. I like how they incorporated their farmland into little patches. You've got the one in front of the house with the greenhouse next to it. They've got oh actually no, the house has moved over to the top center. So you've got your top right corner. You got a little one in front of the house. You've got each side of the water has got a little bit. They put the fish ponds in between to kind of break it up a little bit. That's nice. I like it. And then the shrine, Grandpa's shrine, and all of the obelisks are tucked away in the top corner, but still organized together and still, incorporated with the giant mushroom trees. I probably would not put the obelisks tucked away like that myself, mainly because their whole purpose is to improve your ability to get to different locations. And if you have to travel to go to the station that sends you off, then you're defeating the purpose of them. You're wasting time to go to them. But it is very neat. And I don't like that a lot of those tall ones, the obelisks, the silos, the fact that you can walk behind them and you can hide things behind them, sometimes very useful. Sometimes it's just blocking the view of other things. Yeah. Okay. So this house, love the house. I'm still going to go with the bedroom on the other one, but I like the different themes of the different rooms. And I will like the dining room I'll probably be taking a good use of. The darker room in the center I like a lot. The bedroom is probably the location of where I'm going to put the bedroom. Probably. But I don't think I want the bed to be that far. Because that, again, like, you've seen what I've done in mine where the bed is right next to the door. I moved it even closer just for those emergency runs back. So, maybe. Okay. This one, love they have both farmland and they have a lot of natural growth. They've got their paths, but they've got grass everywhere. Got places for their animals to go to. They got silos next to almost every one of their barns and coops. They have quite a few spots for sheds too. 1, 2, 3 at least. And you could probably squeeze another one in there if you wanted. It's really nice. And then they have. So this is a good example of the warp shrines where they've got the obelisks all grouped together. They're at a spot where you're going to spend a lot of time up near the house, near the walk paths. That's good use of the space, and you've got your statues near it too. That's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. This one I think was entitled Haley's Cafe. Really cute. Yeah, if the tons of photos of Haley and the sunflowers didn't tip you off. This is a really cute little cafe. I think it might use mods to get the colors of those furniture pieces. Well, that's nice. Oh, there is the central air kicking on. I'm making note of that now for watching the VOD later to see if it's actually audible. So that I can keep using just minimally processed microphone and not have to worry about like the AI cutout. All right, this one, the spacewalk. This is just cool. Probably not for me, but I really dig the whole vibe of it. That's just fun. That's just fun. All right. This one, if you did not know, Eric Barone, the Concerned Ape, the guy who made Stardew, he is working on another game, Haunted Chocolatier. And this was an homage to that game that is not out yet. To get excited for it. That's really cool. This one, I would never do it myself because I cannot bring myself to ever remember to actually water flower pots. But this is a really nice, realistic greenhouse idea. I like this one a lot. Okay, then we got a bakery. The bakery's really cool for looks. Again, I think it's a modded one to get the different the color tones. But the idea of functional shops in your sheds is nice. It's very nice. Okay. This one I think was somebody tried to do something with all of those random knickknacks that you collect in the game, and you get like one or two of them and you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? Well, they found something to do, and it is quite the show. All right, and then this one, all of your hats are on display on the special scarecrows, the rare crows. That, if you did not know, the alien rare crow, you can put hats on it. Yeah. So they've got all the hats on display. They've got their shoes on display that they've collected. This is like just a clothing warehouse storage. But really extra. All right, and then this is just a very nice cottagecore vibe kind of house that I'm gonna take a deeper look at to figure out what is modded and what is in the normal game. I have not modded my game. I'm kind of just trying to enjoy 1.6 And it, I I'm someone that used to mod a lot, and after a while, like if you start modding right from the beginning, like I did, um, it is very easy to lose track of what is mod and what is uh, part of the game naturally. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here. It's it's easy to conflate the two, and sometimes that can screw up your perception of what the game actually is. So in Stardew, I've never really had a problem or a conflict of the game's identity versus what you modded into. Um, there is one game series, well, two game series from the same developer, um, that has really become a serious problem, and that is the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series. So, um, I realized a couple of years ago that, and I have Fallout 76 to thank for this, realizing that the games are very good. They're they're very good platforms to modify and make into your own thing. But on their own, I don't actually enjoy them that much. Fallout a little bit, Skyrim a little bit. Like I'll play them. I'll get the itch to do that every once in a while. It's one of those games that you keep wanting to come back to. But um, realizing that the majority of the things that really made the games great to me, they're all mods. It's not part of the normal game. And that's part of why a lot of the games that I play now, I make sure that I go back to vanilla every once in a while just to like reconnect with the game's core identity and then still make room for when you want to mod it. Um, but it's good to remember where it's at and what the game is on its own. Um, Stardew specifically, I had mods on that were giving me a lot of quality of life things that are now just standard to the game. And if I know if I didn't go back to like the vanilla, I would have been putting those mods on there, not realizing that they were totally redundant and unnecessary now. Things like being able to see the cost, the value of items when you are uh, in your menus. That's now a built-in feature that you unlock, which I I didn't know that until I encountered it in 1.6. Okay, anyway, rant over. All right, this one is modded for cosmetics, but still, it's really nice. I like the fencing around every section. Everything has a clear identity of what it's for. You've got your house in the center. You've got the greenhouse has its own section directly above. You've got your trees section. You've got your spots for crops. And they again, like a lot of people have been doing. They've been putting their coops and barns in those bottom corners. Um, I see that a lot, and I want to do the same thing. I'm wondering if there's like some secret sauce there that I don't know about. Okay, next one. Um, this one has a lot of fish ponds. And I'll admit I'm still a little uncertain about their value. Like, I made use of them in my perfection farm, but I was kind of like, is this worth it? I don't really know. But they're going hard on it. Again, the barns and coops in the bottom corners. Um, They've got their. I like how they have like a clear street to walk for most of their access to most of their things. They've got the like all the sheds, the slime hutch, all along that one row. I kind of like that. All right, this one, this one another central shrine that I liked a lot. It has a lot of trees on it, and I was kind of flirting with that idea. Because it makes it feel more full, more complete, more like you have taken a part of this wilderness and turned it into your home, rather than that you've incorporated yourself into it, rather than bulldozed the whole thing, made it all flat, and plopped your buildings on top of it. This one feels a lot more naturally fit together. Okay, so those are all the designs that I found and I liked, and now we've got our plan. So this is one of the photos that we've looked at, and I have made a couple of changes to what I want to do. Um, really, just follow the red lines. So we've got the house. I like the idea of moving that over uh, to a more central spot. The totems I'm going to move down to the center along with the clock. I'm going to make a central shrine in front of the house. Greenhouse, the four. I think 4 is a good number for the fish ponds. I like where those are. I'm going to move that central barn down with the other barn into the bottom left and have that area fenced in. And I'm going to do the coop over on the right. And the reasoning for that is that ducks can swim in the ponds, so I like them having the bigger pond. And because of how pig farming, the truffle farming works, I like them having the extra land. So that's the reasoning behind that. The placement of the greenhouse is great. The shed on the left is good. I do think I'm going to do. I want to do more sheds than just one. So I might change the section directly to the south center. I think that might become a group of sheds. It might be my trees section for like pine resin and honey, not honey, maple syrup and whatnot. I might make that a place for honey farming. We might do that. I'm still kind of figuring that out, but this is the rough sketch so far. And then the little tick marks along the fences, those are where I want to put gates to get in and out. One of the main reasons why I don't like fences, is good as they are for keeping your animals all grouped together, I don't like having to walk around to an entrance. It gets frustrating. And every time I'm like, this is just losing a few seconds here, losing a few seconds there, losing it every single day, every single time. I'm just wasting away hours and hours doing it. All right. Anyway, that's a rough sketch idea for the farm itself. Next, indoors. This one I liked a lot. This is just a copy paste from earlier. Again, I'm probably going to change the bedroom, but most of these rooms are good as they are. It's what I think I want to do. This one, again, the bottom bedroom in the bottom right. I like that a lot. That's probably what I'm going to go with. I like the overall theming It might be just a bit too much wood, but it's good. I like it. I don't think the level of wood is going to be a problem when I am decorating each room. More like the prior photo, and it's a little more broken up. Okay, and then we have the sheds, the top corners, the two sheds. We've got the coop and the barn. Those are going to be just like that. And then we have the slime hutch. We only showed one slime hutch. It's the same slime hutch. That's the plan. Okay. So, with that in mind, it's back to the beginning. And again, here is our list of people that we drew inspiration from. Thank you, everybody. We are going to get back to the game. And that is going to be the rough idea of where things go. Now, are we ready for that? No. Actually, we're not at all. But I think near the end of winter, I am going to go to Robin's. I'm going to relocate our barns and coops into the right spot. Cut down a bunch of trees so that we can actually do that. And then we are when spring hits, they'll have all the grass out there, and they'll be in the right spot. And I'll worry about like fencing things in and getting the specific spots in place later. But anyway, I probably should have had some music going for that or something. We're learning. We'll get there. Okay. So, nope, that's not what I wanted. All right, so we need to be reminded of what our goals are right now. That's what we need. You know, the one thing that has not been on any of those designs that I'm probably going to do because I am a heathen is that we don't have a place laid out for storage like this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So I'm probably gonna make some changes there for that. Okay, let's get ourselves organized. We'll take care of the animals, and then we will remind ourselves of what our current place is and what we need to work on. I see the auto petter is working out well. That's such an uncommon find that just worked out. That's great. Very happy about that. All right, and we got some bait. Oh, FestOfIce today. Haha, surprise. Bet you didn't know we were doing that. I sure didn't. All right. So Festival of Ice, regrettably, it is a fishing festival. Yes, I know. I'm tired of fishing stuff too. But It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Okay, so let's put those in there. So those are all watered. Thanks to actually making use of. Those are really hard to tell if they're watered or not. Look at that, is such a little difference between those. Okay. Let's go check the calendar, remind ourselves where we're at, and I guess go to this festival. All right. FestOfIce today. We've got the Squid Fest. Oh, another fishing festival, of course. Sebastian's birthday, Harvey's birthday. I didn't realize that was on Caroline's birthday that we visited her yesterday. All right. Nice. Okay. And we have a new weekly challenge up. It's Monday. Garbage cookies! Garbage complete breakfast. It's going straight to Sam. Woo! All right. Collect 100 pieces of stone in a week. All right. So we're going to do, as we have been, Stardew Valley Wiki. Search for quests. And we're going to look at the rewards for these. Those are all the regular quests. Okay. I can put this over here. And we'll just do a screen share. Display capture. There we go. Okay. So we are looking at Resource Rush. You get the Stone Chest recipe, $2,500. Or Prismatic Jelly, you get the Monster Musk recipe and $5,000. I do like the idea of another Stone Chest recipe, but let me think about that for a minute. Let me genuinely think about that for a minute. We have Gold Pickaxe. Honestly, I kind of wish I could take both of them because they both take me to the mines. Let's do Prismatic Jelly. That's gonna be the play. Sticking with it. And you know, I didn't think about this, but I have the key for this now, don't I? I do. We have a friend. Hello, friend. All right. I think we got all the big expenses out of the way, so we can spend a little more freely. I'm going to get our first void egg. There's also a star drop for 20,000. This is new. That is a sad thought to make an animal disappear, but cool, it's an option. Sad that it needs to be. All right, we're gonna take that void egg and we're going to make a we're gonna make a void chicken. We get to see everybody in their winter outfits now too. I really like their winter outfits. They're so cute. Nah, I never get cold. All right. Okay. Got a new rare crow. Couple of foods. Did I remember? I do have a tackle. All right, good. Is there anything over this way, or is it just fenced off? That's fenced off. Willie's over here. Or not Willie. Linus. Linus, hi. That's fair, not having to remake that every year. I can't go visit the wizard. Okay. Still, worth the trip. Say hi to Linus. That is his name, right? Yeah. Gus, how could you? The whole point of winter is to stuff your face. Yeah, you should have worn a jacket, bud. Pam over here and got that "do I look like I got money" shirt on. It's a Bebop reference for those that don't get that. Clint, you need to calm down, bud. She is genuinely upset. You made her sad. I like your snow goon. As a nice snow goon. I guess we gotta talk to these guys up here. George, she came back for revenge. She's gonna put you face down in the snow. Happy anniversary, buddy. Okay. Let's do this, Lewis. Okay. I like how everybody else starts in front of their ice pit and I have to run over. Let's do this. Yeah, they all get a head start. Cool. See, we're already a level 10 fisherman. These fish are nothing. I heard them and dang it. It's like getting baited by a Discord notification. By the way, those that watch a lot of streamers, aren't you glad that Discord automatically mutes notifications for the streamer every time you open OBS so that their pings don't become your pings? Why is fishing so important? No, I'm not. Take a minor step back here to get more in the center of the ice. I don't think that tiny little bit is going to make a difference in bite rate. Or, the further away you are from shore, the better the fish you catch. I don't think that's actually going to make a difference, but we're in a competition. We gotta wipe the floor with Willy. We issued a challenge. Oh, I don't think that counted. Dirty. Shouldn't have taken that step back. I forgot what I had. Was it 6? 7? 6. That's right, Willy, I got you! All right, festival over. That one wasn't as bad. We'll have a bad one later. Don't worry, we'll get there. We've got the Squid Festival coming up, and we'll probably get to it on this stream. Right, I need to get in here, and we're going to make a void chicken. Wait, no. I have... I'm pretty sure I've got some rows. Yeah, here we go. Guess it was just 2. Still. All right. Magnet. I still cannot believe a magnet counts as bait and not it's not a lure. Tackle. That is so rough. I'll put the cookies in there. And the rare crow we can put in here. Oh, I already had that one. Dang it, I didn't need to spend $5,000 on that. Okay. I am less sad. Okay. That should be it for this day. And VOD watchers for this VOD. Don't worry, there will be more because I'm not done streaming yet today. That in there. put that on for a week just to taunt Willie. No reason. I think I spent 10 grand today on an egg and a snowman that I already owned. Oof.